I'ma just let it be known early. Nigga. If you wanna know why nigga ain't all excited and shit, nigga, I got my last check today and my shit was short. Fuck that, nigga. I wanted to steal the money out the register, nigga, but, you know, white folks can't wait to lock the nigga up. Jump right into this shit real quick. LOL, Live Out Loud, August 3rd, nigga, coming out. I'm gonna let y'all know why I decided to call it Live Out Loud. Well, A, as you know, a nigga been going through some shit personally in his life and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of rappers and shit only like to glorify or put the good shit on Front Street, you know what I'm saying? Me being a real nigga, and on top of that, you know what I'm saying, not really having a bunch of people around me 24/7. I don't really have nobody to vent to. And the only motherfuckers I know that really want to listen is the fans. So I just wanna let it be known that everything ain't peachy keen. Rappers be all in their videos, all that shit showing, you know what I'm saying? They don't let it be known why they celebrating that shit so much, you know what I'm saying? It just look like niggas being country, like I got a chain, nigga, let me show this shit off real quick. And it's like, nah, it's like, nigga, I worked hard for this shit. Let me show this shit off, nigga, because nigga went through hell trying to get to this point, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't no flashing nigga. Show the outfit. Show them niggas how fly I am. I'm basically just gonna throw myself out there like that. A, because when me and bro started doing the earfear shit, a lot of niggas talking about, what's up, how you doing? Nah, we ain't making no movie, man. Not like this. This is the wackest movie ever.
It could be a line.
Oh, no, man. Nah, man, but no, me and bro was doing the earfear shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas was saying we was arrogant and cocky, full of ourselves. And I don't understand that shit. It's like, Kwestion, show these niggas where the fuck, like, show them where we at, bro.
We in my hood, bro. This
Like,
is the west
bro,
side. Ain't shit going on over here.
How can a nigga not be humble as hell around here, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I got on a cut-off t-shirt, like, filming and shit.
Exactly,
I got a stain on my shirt.
Like, how can you not be humble in the motherfucker waking up in this shit every motherfucking day? And then all a nigga do is show love. You know what I'm saying? All a nigga do is show love. Like, look at all the features going on around here, bruh. Like a nigga be featured on everybody's shit. It ain't never no problem. Nigga didn't host the shows, the Throw Studio, for the Throw Thursday shit and all of this shit. Shout out to D-Dirt, man. That nigga making moves, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole TSC family. Y'all niggas, it's too many of y'all niggas. Fuck all that name and shit, man. It's like 50 niggas. TSC, and cover everybody. Shout out to them niggas, man. Nah, man, nigga done did shows for the OD, all that shit, man. Nigga ain't getting paid for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't know where niggas be getting that shit from, bro. So, I just throw my shit out there. Bro be like, just let them figure it out. Be like, fuck that. I throw my shit out there. I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I mean, I'm from Little Damn Rock. I can't hide shit. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga lied about anything, niggas will put you on Front Street immediately. Like, no,
right there.
That's a lie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to Smooth, the dude, the other day. We was sitting up in Kwestion crib, and he was like, man, I done heard niggas talking shit about y'all niggas and all of that. And he was like, after a while, I started believing it. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. He was like, but shit, after meeting y'all niggas and chopping it up with y'all niggas, he was like, at the A-Ball MJG show, your bro was on stage rapping. He was like, that nigga was about to fall on stage, about to fall off stage trying to pull me up there. And he was like, man, and after sitting up chopping up with you, he was like, man, y'all seem like some down-to-earth niggas. Like, I don't really know why niggas be talking and shit. And then we started talking about the local scene and like why some local rappers don't fuck with other local rappers and all that shit. It is not the fourth, no more. It's over, bro.
The 10th, the nigga still popping firecrackers.
But it's talking about why some local rappers don't fuck with other local rappers and shit. And it really just is. It's really just a big misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the rumors and shit, all of the he say, she say, and the naysayers, you know what I'm saying, keeping a bunch of bullshit circling around it. And the artists, we got to keep our ear to the street. Because, you know, we ain't got no commercials. We ain't got no big time record studios around here. We just now getting love from the radio stations and shit. So we got to keep our ear to the street. So we hear this shit, you know, and we can't help but to take heed to it and take that shit into consideration. But it's all just a big misunderstanding, man. Everybody really shooting for the same goal. That's why I don't understand why it's so hard for everybody to come together. Because look at it like this. Think about all these shows and all these different local artists that got around. Everybody talking about the bread they got, shit like that. All right. Well, if y'all niggas got bread, what if all the locals around here, everybody just put down a rack? Everybody drop one rack. One rack? Y'all niggas say you ballin'. You got a rack. I got a rack. I'll put a rack into it. I ain't no dope boy. And I spend a rack. You know what I'm saying? That's just how much faith I got in my city. If all niggas around here drop a rack, think about all the locals, bro. We got like 150 solid local rappers. Now some of them niggas lying, so let's chop it down to 50 real local rappers. If we had 50 local rappers drop a rack, that's $50,000, bro. Think about how much shit we can do with that if y'all niggas was for real. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to be the first to blow up. That's dumb though. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Baby did that shit with Cash Money and he just only put the bread into itself? He wouldn't have got no $30 million signing bonus from Universal because Baby whack. But you know what Baby knew? Baby knew he was whack. You know what I'm saying? So he went and got some niggas who could rap and push the shit and put his bread behind them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna take. You gonna have to click up. You know what I'm saying? If we don't click up, we ain't got no solid team, man. It's curtains, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause out of each camp that I see surfacing around, I'll free my nigga E-Dub every day, all day. Stop snitching. That shit is whack.
It's fuck.
Man, that shit is dumb, nigga. What did you accomplish?
Nothing.
Now you just look stupid. The Little Rock rap scene is growing. It's growing. And that shit is beautiful. This motorcycle finna be loud as hell right now.
We're gonna put brief pause.
Yeah. Yeah, my nigga come through on his crotch rocket. He must be lost. He look like he don't know where he's going.
He in the hood. He don't know it.
Yeah.
He don't even know it.
Where's his compass? Get him his compass.
Right now.
But nah, man, that's totally off the subject. I'm gonna be real for a second. I'm gonna get serious. Because
Wait, we're back.
are we back? Welcome. But nah, man, we gonna get serious real quick. Cause I had this little situation where he almost flipped over, dummy.
We in the hood. And he ain't gonna know where but hit the block.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I had this little situation or whatever where I decided I was gonna kill myself. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna commit suicide. Everybody like, oh my God, why? What's wrong with you? What's going on? Nigga, I tell you what's going on. Cause I'm a 100 nigga like that. I don't hide nothing. Alright? Well, as you know, last year, my girl was pregnant, whatever. Lady decided she wanted to check her text messages. Her phone was ringing in her floorboard. She was reaching out in the passenger seat. Had a wreck, killed my kid and shit. That shit really is what led to like major binge drinking, like drowning myself in alcohol, nigga, because the nigga didn't know how to handle it. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, I had a couple of family members that come through. One was my sister Jessica. Jessica I always ride for me, nigga. Shout out to Jessica, nigga. That's my nigga right there. But I had a couple of my peoples check on me and shit. For the most part, I had to go through that shit by my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas was just like, he'll get over it. And man, I mean, shit, maybe I was just being a sensitive pussy ass nigga about the shit. But when you get through, nigga, that shit hurt. You can't hide that shit, bro. When that shit is real, and that shit is digging into your motherfucking gut, nigga, you can't hide that shit. that shit hurts you, man, it's gonna show on your face. No matter how hard you try to look, how much you try to smile, nigga, that shit gonna show.
Going to that one.
Right here before we go. Yeah, before we go in here.
To the other store.
The other stove?
Other store.
What the other stove?
On the corner.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But yeah, that shit was digging in deep. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, my bro was going through his little shit, his situation. I ain't gonna throw his business out there. You know what I'm saying? That's his story to tell. And then my pops was going through his divorce. And then my sisters and them was going through some major relationship problems and shit. All of us was going through it by ourselves. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, fam, niggas supposed to be like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't like that. So I came to the conclusion that I was gonna sacrifice my goddamn self just to show my people that you don't really know. Like, you don't really know how long your people gonna be around here. You don't know when niggas gonna come up missing, come up gone. Niggas just die and it just be over with. You like, damn, I had so much shit I wanted to tell that nigga, and so much shit I wanted to show that nigga, then it just be gone. You know what I mean? But luckily I didn't do it. I had some good people that was really willing to show that gave a fuck about a nigga. I even had one of my family members told me I wanted some attention. Now, anybody that know motherfucking Bobby know good and damn well, nigga, I will come up missing for 6 months on your ass and you will not hear from me or see me. And I can still love you, nigga, from way over there. The last thing Bobby needs is attention, nigga. I don't need none of that shit. All I need is me, nigga, because that's how the fuck I grew up by my goddamn self, nigga. When I was young, nigga, getting beat up and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, truth be told, nigga, I'll be real with you, bro. I've been losing all my life. I've been losing all my motherfucking life, nigga. High school dropout, nigga. Like I said, getting beat up as a youngster, nigga, being a short, stocky ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always wanted to fight me and shit. But that was like, when I lost the kid, like, nigga, that was the first time I actually felt like a loser. That's when that shit really just slapped a nigga in the face, man. A nigga ain't really know what to do with that shit. So that's really why that shit affected a nigga so tough. But come on, we can get slow. Yeah, that's that on that. When you get through, nigga, I ain't gone. I'm still here, bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? While I'm thinking about it, you know, man, shout out to anybody that's trying to do anything out here, bro. Because nigga, it's hard out here, bro. Not just for rappers, bro. It's hard out here, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down. Be real. Take care of your motherfucking kids, man. Shout out to niggas who is really doing that shit. Shout out to the niggas who taking care of other niggas' kids, cause them niggas lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Cause somebody gotta break the chain. We can't just keep saying fuck it. I know it's probably just because I'm damn near 30 and shit now. But I feel like you can't call yourself a real nigga if you still around here dogging motherfucking females out, nigga. Come on, man. When you gonna grow up, nigga? This ain't high school, nigga. Now, if somebody comes through and do that shit to your sister, you gonna be ready to box. You know what I'm saying? But what's fucked up is that since you still out here like that, niggas are doing it to your sister, nigga. You ain't giving your sister the game because you a lame ass nigga, bro. You ain't real. You ain't 100. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, nigga. That money don't make you real. I know so many fake ass niggas with money. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your character, nigga. That's what's real. Rolling. It looks like they ain't finished. Don't it roll yet? Slow down. You too fast.
Keep building. Keep building.
Hell yeah. The building looks like a piece of fruit stripe gum. Real quick. Yeah, you know, I bet niggas like, damn, Bobby said he quit smoking. I'm still trying. I quit smoking weed. I ain't had a drink in about a week, which is really good for me, nigga. Cause hey, anybody know me know I smoke the loudest of the loud.
Yes.
And I ain't talking about that shit that be on the highway 10, 15 days and shit trying to get here now, nigga. I'm talking about shit that grow. Right the fuck here. Shit stank. You can't even carry a fucking gram of that shit nowhere. If you get pulled over, you're going to jail, nigga. It's that loud. Nigga drinking at least a 6-pack a day. At least, nigga.
That's the minimum.
That's the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I be out here stumbling right now, nigga. Don't know how to act. But a nigga had to slow down, man. Nigga had the epiphany. Shout out to Epiphany. Just cause I said this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, whatever, man. But that's what Live Out Loud is all about, though, bro. And nigga just ain't showing the positive aspect of the shit. Nigga showing everything, bro. Throwing yourself out there for real, man. Let motherfuckers get to know who you are for real as a person, man. I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I put my flaws on display. So just to let niggas know, if any hating ass nigga come around here saying some shit, you already know the truth. If that nigga lying, you know that nigga lying. Call that nigga out. Tell that nigga he a motherfucking liar, man. Cause that nigga Bobby 100, and he ain't gonna hide it. He ain't gonna tell you no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a while since a nigga done dropped some music and shit. I've been ducked out for what, about a year now?
Yep.
Been ducked out for about a year, man, going through some shit. I done got robbed, nigga. Niggas like, damn, what happened to your face? I got robbed. Nigga hit me for like 3 racks. Caught me out here drunk as fuck, slipping. I caught his ass though. I ain't get my money back. I slapped the spit out his mouth though, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just a respect thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just finna pull no little bullshit like that and just get away with it. You can't do that. This is Lil Rock. You let one nigga hit a lick on you, everybody gonna try to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going for it. I'm not going for it at all. But at the same time, I don't be walking around here trying to act like no tough guy. I ain't the toughest nigga in the world. I ain't never gangbanged at all. You know what I'm saying? I wear what the fuck I want to wear. I be tacky as hell all the time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to act like I'm that supreme ass hood nigga, man. Cause that shit don't mean nothing, bro. That shit ain't gonna do nothing but get you fucking killed. Trying to be tough. Cause it's always a nigga out there tougher than you. It's always a nigga out there with a bigger gun, with a bigger clip than the one that you got, nigga. You can't be touched. You ain't untouchable no matter how many homies you got. You could be in the middle of a circle of 75 niggas. They got 100 round clips around here. You know what I'm saying? That'll shoot through all them niggas and get to your ass. You feel me? So quit playing, bro. Quit playing. Shit too real out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you gotta be an example for these kids, bro. These youngsters growing up, ain't got no daddies and shit. My pops was locked up. My pops got locked up, nigga, when I was 4. I was locked up for 9.5 years. You know what I'm saying? And since my pops wasn't around, I had to look up to the older niggas that was around me and shit. Like, them niggas was my father figure. And a lot of them niggas didn't give a fuck about me. They didn't care. Like, I didn't have no real niggas around me when I was growing up. I grew up around them niggas that was like sending a nigga out there. I'd be like, go whoop this nigga ass, I give you $50 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Having a nigga sacrificing his freedom for some shit that he done did. You know what I'm saying? But I was young, I was poor and broke, nigga. I was hungry. Nigga, I was willing to do whatever for that meal, nigga. I wasn't trying to be tough, nigga. I was trying to eat. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So these little niggas is watching you, man. And you sitting around here flashing all this money. And these little young niggas is hungry. They'll take your shit, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I done robbed niggas. I done kicked those in, broken houses and shit. I ain't never steal no car. I wasn't never really into that shit because if the police get behind you, you don't have nowhere to run. You can't just jump out the car and tuck and roll and get up and start running. Now, nigga, you're gonna lose your legs that way. I like my legs. You know what I'm saying? Well, I thought you was about to come on up at the gate. I box a dog. You don't have to be a boxer.
Nigga stupid.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta set the example, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause pretty sure, like, we all from different neighborhoods, but I'm pretty sure we all grew up the same way. That's how we relate to each other. That's the shit that we have in common. we need to use that shit to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the fuck the Mexicans do. That's why they 20, 25 deep in a one bedroom, nigga, trying to stack their bread up so they can provide for their family. We laugh at that shit, but when you get through, if you real, you know that shit's smart. That's some smart ass shit. Them niggas is stacking bread and taking care of home, nigga. Sending money back to Mexico, making sure their people straight, all that shit. White folks do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They come up, they meet their little friends or whatever. They give their friends the jobs and shit, or the businesses that they own, taking care of their own. Other motherfuckers that ain't doing that shit is niggas. Niggas will do it in the dope game. Back in the day, where niggas used to be like motherfuckers holding them back and shit, white man holding them back, all that. All right, that was a good excuse. But niggas got money now. We ain't got no fucking excuse. Nigga, we ain't got no excuse not to be holding each other down, man. You know what I'm saying? And we really need to be on top of that. Cause we got this endless cycle of constant bullshit, and the drugs are getting stronger and stronger and distracting the shit out of niggas more and more. So that should be all the reason why we work harder and harder for this shit. And I be preaching, and I be lecturing and all of that shit, but I ain't got all my shit together, nigga. I'll be the first to tell you that shit. I was on motherfucking, I was on Facebook yesterday, and I learned some shit about ASCAP and BMI that I didn't know. Talking to D-Dirt and College Station Cameron. Shout out to that nigga too, cause I be paying attention to that nigga Facebook statuses, but I just hit him up and told him to point me in the direction of his music. He got some cool shit. So shout out to College Station Cameron too, but everybody be like, Bobby just trying to live off a 607 rep, trying to ride on his coattails and shit. But if you really knew who I was, you would know that shit ain't true. I bet I get on my brother's nerves because I don't follow his lead all the time. That's only because, I want to learn shit on my own. Because if a nigga do get out here in this music shit, I ain't gonna have my bro there as no crutch all the time. I'm gonna need to know my own shit. So I get out here and learn this shit by myself. And I acquire that knowledge all by myself, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to call the next nigga and get no advice and no shit like that, man, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's pride. Maybe I learned from that shit along the line too. But right now, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do this shit on your own, man. You can't really just have no help, because the help ain't always gonna be there. And when your help come up missing, you can't fall weak. You gotta stand as strong as you was when you had that clique of niggas around you, you know? Hey, Jesus wept. Start believing it. But nah, man, it's way too real out here to just be sitting around here playing, man. Most of these motherfuckers ain't got no love for you, bro. And shout out to Trayvon Martin family. Shout out to my nigga Kid Fresh family and all of that shit, man. And I really want to send a message to my people and let them know that when you be out on Facebook and shit calling Zimmerman and all them niggas crackers and all of that shit, man, you really sound about as racist as them niggas. And you can't, MLK said it best, you can't kill hate with hate. The only way to kill hate is with love, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't got nothing but some hate to contribute to that situation, man, then stay the fuck away from it. And if you really got love and you really want to support that shit, man, then go ahead and sacrifice a few dollars and go support that shit for real. Cause I feel like my nigga Kid Fresh and Trayvon Martin is worth more than the Facebook status. You know what I'm saying? We gotta open our eyes. We gotta start a real movement. We got the bread to do it now. Why aren't we doing it? You know what I'm saying? You will go and spend 60 racks on the chain, but you won't even put down a rack in your own neighborhood and just throw a little small barbecue and make sure the kids in the hood eat for a day. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't real to me. I mean, if you want a $60,000 chain, that's cool. You know what I mean? But make sure you're giving back to your people, man, because these are the motherfuckers that support you. That nigga that you spent that $60,000 with, I bet you he ain't got none of your albums.
I bet you if you started a business, that nigga ain't gonna buy a t-shirt and that shit. He ain't gonna buy no shoestrings out your shit. He ain't gonna come and check on you. You know who gonna come and check on you? Them niggas you came up with. Them niggas that watched you. Them niggas that believed in you when you wasn't shit. When you was out here on these streets that we walking on right now. That's the motherfuckers that got love for you, nigga. And them the people that you need to be supporting and investing into. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're gonna invest some money that ain't gonna come back. Invest that shit into some motherfuckers that really need it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'd have had bread before. But like I said, my pops wasn't around when I was younger. He didn't teach me how to manage no money. You know what I'm saying? I got that bread, I fucked it up. Do I regret it? A little bit, but for the most part, hell no, nigga, I kicked it. Nigga, I fucked some of the most beautifulest bitches. I had some ugly ones too, don't get it twisted. I got some ugly bitches under my belt. But I kicked it. But luckily I got away. I was a part of that game and I came in there with a clean record and I got out of that bitch with a clean record. I tell niggas, nah, I retired, bro. I put my motherfucking hood card up, man. I'm done with selling drugs, man. That shit just get old and it's too much of a risk. And them niggas will blow your motherfucking phone up until 7 o'clock in the morning, nigga, if you let them. And it's just a pain in the ass, man. And I got nieces and nephews and shit now that's paying attention to me, man. And I want to set a better example for them. Me and my girl thinking about starting it's not even thinking about it, it's actually in the works right now. Starting a little program for single mothers and starting another program for kids who got parents that's addicted to drugs and starting and having another half of that program for the parents and make sure even if you don't be addicted to the drugs, make sure you looking out for your kids in the right way. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna hold on to your addictions and feel your self-pity, you know, that's fine because that pain run deep. That happiness ain't nothing but a series of moments. You know what I'm saying? That pain, that shit lasts forever. I can't even really recall most of the happiness that I done had in my life, but I can tell you everything that cut a nigga deep. The pain, this shit lasts forever. So if you gonna hold on to that shit and hold on to your addiction and all of that, that's cool, man. I understand, I feel you. Is it a good excuse? Nah, not at all. But look after your kids, man. Make sure they eat. Make sure they got clean clothes. They ain't gotta have no J's and all of that shit, man. But just make sure they clean. You know what I'm saying? Because when you send your kids out here dressed like a nigga, that's how they get treated like. They get treated like niggas out here. They get looked at like niggas. And they might be some fucking upstanding ass children, man. But these white folks are gonna treat them like shit just based on their image. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you keep those kids clean, man, so they could get a respectable job. So they can get out here and have some confidence in themselves and fucking and believe that they really can do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't have that. I had to teach myself that shit and it took me years. But if you catch your kids while they young and start instilling that kind of knowledge into them early, they'll grow up already knowing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Skip a whole bunch of steps, man. And you gotta give it to them, man. Cause they deserve it. They ain't did nothing wrong. They came into this world completely innocent. They didn't ask to be here. Ain't no reason for you to be treating them like shit. Ain't no reason for you to be sending them out there looking like shit. You know what I'm saying? So, just look, man. Just look after your people, man. This shit is real. That shit real as hell. Okay. My conversation is running in circles. So I'm about to end this shit like this here. LOL. Live out loud, nigga. It's all about living an unapologetic lifestyle. Whether you doing good or bad, it ain't no reason for you to have your head down, man. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas around here to try to make you feel bad for all the shit that you ain't got. But if you strong enough to realize what you do have and be grateful for it, then stand for that shit. Stand firm beside. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if you in the raggediest house in the world, nigga, with no grass, nigga. When you standing out in your yard, nigga, stand in front of that bitch, nigga, like it's the biggest motherfucking castle you never had, and protect that shit with your life, nigga. Live out loud, man. this shit is too serious out here. It's coming out August the 3rd. This is the end of the first installment. Keep it real with yourself, nigga. Hug and kiss your mama, nigga. Tell your daddy that you forgive him. Let that man get his life back. You know what I'm saying? Cause we gotta provide some hope. The change start with you.
Understand why the man always there for me. I say a prayer for those who never cared for me. Thicker skin had a little kid scared of me. And the whites act like I don't deserve nothing. So I don't ask, I show 'em my passion. We built this city, they won't thank us for that shit. My actions are a mild misunderstanding. Was raised in the rain, so I dance in it. Pain written in my blood, that's the reason for my mug. Inherited these problems, brain throbbing like a mug. I'm knowing that I'm guilty, I ain't living like I should. I would do it all different if I could. Wish I had the luxury.